What is up, guys? It is your boy Kevin with a brand new video. Now, I never thought that I would be coming back to this YouTube channel. I ain't gonna lie. I kept telling y'all that have been waiting for a video for the longest that I'd be coming back. And that was like almost 2 years ago. I mean, it feels like it. It's like been a year and some months. A year and some months to be more specific. And a lot of you have a lot of questions. What the fuck has happened during that time? I made like 8 fucking trading videos and then I disappeared off the face of the YouTube channel, you know? For one, I'll give y'all a big update. I've been living in Florida around the outskirts of Miami area for a year now. So yeah, we just hit a year. That's something, I moved out of PA. I no longer live in PA. I'm basically a South Floridian now. Even my license is from Florida now. So, I'm a Floridian now. I can say it. But I'm making this video of me I'm coming back and I'm not making any promises. I'm not going to promise any weekly uploads or anything of that sort. I am going to start posting more again. It is kind of, by the way, don't judge me too much because I'm not used to talking to you guys like I used to be when I was making the videos back then. I'll get used to looking at the camera the way I used to. So, just let me adjust. But during my time away, I've been doing a lot of other stuff. I've been live streaming on Twitch. And yes, I've been trading. During the whole time that I was gone, yes, I kept trading. That's probably the number one question that y'all have. Am I still trading? Have I been trading? Yes, I have been trading. My strategy is still the same for the most part. Not much has changed. I'm making this video and I don't want to dig too deep into what's been going on the past year and some months and what I've been dealing with, what I had to go through and anything of that sort. I'm not going to talk about it yet. I will go deep into it. I will talk about all the stuff, why I was gone for so long, and I will explain everything. It will all make sense. But until then, I just want to slowly get back into the videos, like just drop a regular video, how the way that I was making them before. So as y'all know me, I would make fucking videos of me passing challenges. That's what started getting the views on my channel. That's where most of you came from. You see me pass fucking funded challenges in like a day, 2 days, 3 days, and that's where a lot of the views came from. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of you probably saw me from there. There's this specific video that got like 50k views or something. I think it's me passing it in 1 day or 2 days, one of the funded challenges I did. But since then, a lot has changed in the trading industry, in the prop firm industry. A lot has happened in my time away from social media, and I'm up to date. I am. In my time away, I've been keeping track of everything. I am up to date. I've not been lost, but a lot has happened, and I haven't been here to talk about it with you guys because, well, I've been gone, and it's taken me forever to even make this video. Just this video of me talking to y'all and telling y'all that I'm posting again. Now, like I said, I'm not making any promises. Not gonna be weekly videos. For all I know, maybe I do start uploading weekly, but I'm not promising it. I'm gonna just go at my own pace. Whenever I think of an idea for a video and I want to do it, I'll do it. I'm not gonna force myself, but I'm also not gonna be making you guys wait any longer for me to post some kind of content. We'll slowly get into the videos. Today's video basically is just like a comeback video. I'm gonna basically purchase a funded challenge from a futures prop firm. For my videos that I've done before, it's only been forex prop firms, CFD firms. I've never made a video of me using futures prop firms, which became pretty much a big thing in the industry after MetaTrader 5 disappeared from most prop firms in the US. So a lot of US people started going into futures prop firms and it started getting a lot of traction. So now everybody's doing it. Now people who have these prop firms came up with solutions like Daytrading. The other one was Match Trader, I think it's called. I forget. Another one that came out is Trade Locker. I actually do like Trade Locker in terms of how easy it is to trade on it and how modern it looks. I do fuck with how Trade Locker is in that aspect. But yeah, I'm gonna purchase a challenge for the futures prop firm. Today we're gonna be choosing TopStep, which is one of the leading prop firms in the futures space for sure. I would say the top 3 would be TopStep, My Funded Futures, and I guess Apex. I personally never used Apex, but I have used TopStep and My Funded Futures before. So we're gonna buy a 150k funded challenge and we're gonna try to pass it. And whether I pass it or fail it, I'm still gonna upload the video because I just want to put a video up for you guys. And I also want to show you, even if I fail, I want to show you that because that's the reality of trading. We don't always win. Losses is part of the game, and we all know this by now. You lose, you win, you lose, you win, and yeah, whatever. It's all about the long term. Y'all get the memo. I'm assuming most of y'all that are watching have some sort of experience and aren't fully brand new. But I'm gonna pretty much get right into it. I used to always show you guys me purchasing the challenge, so I guess I'll kind of stick to how I used to do. I'll stick to how I used to do it. I'm gonna purchase a freaking challenge. Right now is January 5th, 2025. So happy New Year's, guys, by the way. way, Happy New Year's and Merry belated Christmas. So I'm gonna purchase the challenge, and then it's 10:26 p.m. I don't usually trade around this time. I'm gonna set an alarm and wake up at 2 a.m. and then boom, we'll start trading there. We'll start looking for the trade, see if we can catch anything tonight. It's Sunday going into Monday, so by the time we start trading, it'll be Monday 2 a.m. London session, which is a session that I tend to be the most consistent in terms of like taking trades on a day-to-day basis. Although New York does make the biggest move, but London is where I always get the best entries for sure. And when I get an entry in London, if it rides out throughout New York, like the profits just get crazy. But more times than not, it'll reverse in New York session, you know, and usually break even or turns into a loss. So let me make it so you guys can see my Google. There we go. Topstep.com. All right. And we're gonna select the 150k challenge. Recommended platform. I'm gonna go with Tradovate, which is what I'm used to using. I like trading on TradingView and trade directly on there. That's how I go about it. So Tradovate. I acknowledge. Everything should be good. 150. I agree. I don't need this. All right, there we go. We have a challenge. 150k trading combine. Usually, the best way to go about trading futures prop firms compared to CFD firms is buying multiple accounts and copy trading them. Since technically futures challenges are way cheaper than buying, let's say, 100k challenge on a forex prop firm. You can stack multiple accounts and then trade them together and make a lot more profits that way, which I've never actually done the copy trading method. I will probably do it after this. I ain't gonna lie, I do want to try it. I have not yet gotten to do it because I've still been trading mostly on CFD firms, mostly on forex prop firms, because I'm just so used to them and used to how they work with the lot sizes and everything. Here it's micros, minis. I can't get super specific with my sizing. Like it's either I put one mini or one micro or two. I can't put like 2.5 from what I know. From what I know, it doesn't let me do that. If it does let me do that, let me know. I am trying to transition fully into futures firms, and I want to stop trading CFD firms for the time being, just because this is more secure in the long run. It is regulated, and I know that no matter what, I'm always gonna get a payout because I've already had multiple issues with certain firms not giving me payouts. All that aside, I got the account, so now we can just start doing some pre-market analysis, I guess, till it's 2 a.m. It's 10 p.m., so let's do some early analysis. I'm gonna remove whatever I had going on. We're gonna start fresh. Let's go on the... Oh, wait, I gotta log into the account, actually, right? I have not logged into the account. So let me go to down here. Let me pull this up. I gotta click on Tradovate. So let me find the login information real quick. The same account I used to log in. Okay. Password should be this. Bingo, we're in. Alright, I like to have as much chart space as possible, so I really drag this down low. So my strategy really hasn't changed. I'm still a mix of a scalper slash day trader. I like to turn my scalps into longer trades if possible. If not, then I'll just take the profits where it's at. So I still like to go on the 4-hour. I'm basically just giving y'all a refresh of what I always do, and I mark 4-hour zones, the nearest 4-hour zone that I could tap into and have some kind of reaction in. That's it. Now we can also look at the overall trend of the market so far, and it's clearly been on a fucking downtrend. You know, it did a little retrace up here for this big ass drop that happened, and now it's continuing going down. And boom, another big candle retracement here. I can see it continuing to go down now. So let's see. You can even use Fibonacci's on this. One of my first strategies that I ever learned involved fibs for US 30 is what I learned it for. Boom, the bullseye strategy basically. And then you would get in either here or at the red line at the 87, but more than likely here at the 76.40 with the stop loss a couple pips above and ride it down to here or further. But that would be a 1 2 3 right there. So if you're risking 1k, you make 3k. Let's get back to the strategy, getting distracted. So 4-hour zones, boom, go down on the 15-minute. We already know that on the higher time frame it's a downtrend. So now we look on the 15-minute and it's been going up, retracing. Now as we can see here, it's starting to break structure going down. So we're on a downtrend on the 15-minute and on a downtrend as well on the 5-minute. So this is when I'll start marking zones of supply and demand, and I'll start looking for them. Let me see. I would say this is a zone right here. Right here. That's a zone. I have colors, by the way. I use colors to know which of my areas are which. So I know that gray is 15-minute. There's also this zone right here as a demand. Even though I believe it's going to go through this demand and continue on a downtrend, it actually already touched it. I would say it touched. I'll consider that a touch. I'm not going to lie. So I might go up here, boom, touch here, and then break down through, which I've seen happen many times, that sort of move. Anything else down here? Nothing really for me to highlight on the 15-minute. What about up here? Boom. That's a good zone right there. A lot of liquidity too. All this liquidity right here that it can grab, touch this zone, and then go down. This is for the Dow Jones. I mostly trade NAS. I will most likely not trade the Dow Jones. I've really only mostly been trading NAS for the past year. Right here, now that we're in the 5-minute, I'll start marking up some 5-minute zones. So this is basically what I do. This is basically what I do with my strategy when I'm analyzing. This one right here. And then by the time it's 2 a.m., I can go look and see where market's been going. But yeah, look, it touched. Boom. Instant rejection out the touch. All right, let's not draw too many zones. Let's keep it simple. The more zones we draw, the more complicated it gets. I got a couple 5 minutes and I got some 15 minutes. Now, when you have a 5-minute and a 15-minute mixed together like this, I usually wait for it to touch the 5-minute and take that as the entry, because it's just double confirmations within one right here. You have two zones basically together. You're basically getting double confirmation for it to go in your direction. We'll set our lines with alerts so that we know when it hits that zone. Now NAS, my baby right here. Focus on this for right now. Let's get NAS set up. 4-hour zone. Mark the 4-hour zones that it can tap into. The nearest is actually in one right now. Now it does look like it broke structure for the upside on NAS, but I don't believe that it's a genuine uptrend. 15-minute is a 15-minute demand right here. A lot of liquidity right here that can go down, grab the liquidity, and then go up. That'll be a good trade too. But I'm feeling a downtrend right here. 15-minute demand. Here we go. 5-minute supply right here. We got one in here for a demand. Now, the way I draw supply and demands, the way I look for them has changed a little bit. Before, I would always look for gap, like let me give you an example. Right here, like this would be right here, this right here. This would be a demand. It has the gap right here, boom and boom. When this move happens up, it creates this gap right here. Move happens up, it eventually comes down, touches, fills the gap, touches the zone, starts moving up. Put the stop loss below, take the trade. When it breaks structure, boom, and then hope for the best. And right now you would be in drawdown on this trade. But that's how I used to look for it. I still do use those zones and take those zones when I see them. But I've also learned different ways to draw my zones and look for them other than just gaps. And it's been working out. This is what I'm gonna just keep the chart as clean as I can, as simple as possible. I'm not gonna draw too many zones, and we will wake up at 2 a.m. By 2 a.m. this might look completely different. I might have to remove some zones and draw some new ones, which happens quite a lot. So we'll see what happens. I'll put my alert so I can check zones when they get tapped and see how it's reacting off of it. I guess I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'll come back when something's happening. If I find anything, who knows, maybe I don't even find a trade on the first day. We have a whole week to work with us. I don't know how long it's gonna take to finish this video and post it, you know, because I'm not in a rush. I'm not trying to make a video of me passing a challenge in 1 day or passing a challenge in 2 days. Yes, I understand you guys enjoy and love those videos, but that's not always realistic. I want to be realistic with you guys. It's not always realistic to do the 1 day and 2 day passing a challenge. You have to be risky. You have to have money to play with, to be able to have a good mindset to even pull those things off. All right, for the regular person that has only $3,000 to their name, they're working a job and they are spending $500 on a challenge, which is a lot because they only have $3,000 in their bank. Using $500 like that is gonna hurt their, you know, finances. So like basically we will come back at 2 a.m. check out the charts, turn this 150k hopefully to 100 and let me see. So the way TopStep works is that for the challenge they have a consistency rule, right? Yeah, they have a consistency target, but it's only for the challenge from what I remember. I haven't used TopStep in a little bit. I've been on my funded futures lately. Best day cannot be on the export account of my funded futures. Their export accounts are actually pretty dope. Best day cannot be greater than 50% of your profits. Yeah, each day I gotta make 50% of the 9,000. So let's say tonight I make 50% of 9,000. What is that? 4,500. Okay, we're gonna try to make 4,500 on a trade, and then tomorrow, and if we get the trade, then tomorrow we'll try to replicate it to hopefully pass the challenge. If I do pass it in like 2 days, that'll be crazy, but it's not my intention. I want you to keep that in mind. It is not my intention to pass this challenge in like 1 or 2 days. If I do pass it, that's crazy, but I want to make it as realistic as possible. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just passing challenges in 2 days. Like, there's times that it takes me fucking 2 weeks to pass a challenge. It happens. There's trading seasons where things are drier than, you know, there's trading months that are drier than other months, and we all know that. We all know it's part of the game. I don't need to keep explaining it. I'm yapping now. I'm gonna come back to you guys in a bit with an update. See y'all at 2 a.m. All right, guys, I know you're gonna be so mad that I did not get this on video. I literally just took this trade like 30 seconds ago, and I was trying to get my fucking OBS to work, which is what I used to record, and it wasn't showing the screen. It was getting me tight. But I've been on the market pretty much since I woke up at 2 a.m. and I'm so mad because I woke up and I missed two beautiful setups today for supply and demand. Two beautiful setups and I missed it. So now I'm taking a trade heading into New York session, which I don't normally do. But for the video, to be honest, I saw an entry and I said, you know what? I usually trade New York session. I don't trade it as often anymore, but I really do want to make this video. So I am going to take the trade because I do see the entry and it does look like a nice trade. So it is playing out right now. It's pushing up. Before that, I'm going to show you exactly what I missed. Sorry if I don't have my camera on. It's because it's literally 6 a.m. and, you know, I don't have my camera on. I didn't have time to turn it on, and I just 6 a.m. We look bummy when we wake up. I don't want you to see me all bummy. All right here. It all started with this. So we're taking it back in time. So right here, it's 2:05 a.m. Right? I woke up at 2 a.m. literally, and I checked the markets. At 2:05, it was already making the first trade right here. Right here, this little setup. There's even a gap as well right here. Boom. That gap that filled, rejected off the supply box, and that thing just pushed up. Now, since I had just woken up, let's say I missed that trade. The next beautiful entry. And I know I told you I was going for a downtrend, but it just didn't end up playing. The overall trend didn't end up playing out, which is normal. That's just part of the trading game. We're not always right on the trend. Next entry, right here. Okay, right here. It did a big push up. It was 3 a.m. Boom, right here. This little box, this little zone. And look at the gap. Remember, guys, I still trade gaps, but I do also know how to check. Look at that. Beautiful rejection. 2 entries in London session. Look at that push. 2 entries in London session that I missed. I am so upset about that, especially now that I started recording this video. But it's whatever. You miss some, you know. That's part of trading London session and living in the East Coast. Part of trading London session and living in the East Coast is that you're gonna miss quite a bit of trades, because if you're like me, I love being up in the early in the morning and starting off my day, going to the gym, doing everything early, and then going to sleep at like 11 or 12 at night. And if you're like me, waking up for London session, gonna be days where it's very hard to wake up and you'll sleep through it. And it's happened to me so many times where I sleep through London session and then I see setups that I could have taken. And this was one of them fucking days. But you know what? It's cool. Right now we're up $420 in profit, and this trade heading into New York session looks like it's gonna be playing out. The reason I took this trade was because when I had checked the charts, I saw 2 possible entries. I saw one right here and this one down here. Now the one right here, I didn't have too strong of a feeling about, because there was no real liquidity for it to take out before heading up. Now, I never really explained the whole liquidity thing because it's not usually part of my original strategy from a year ago. This is something new that I've added and I've seen work out. So let me bring the replay thing back. Hold up, so you guys understand why I took this trade. So here's a demand, and the reason why I drew my box like this is because this candlestick is longer than the candlestick right after. So when it's longer than the candlestick right after, I don't draw the whole candlestick. I'll just draw the body. I'll just start drawing from the body, right? Now, if this candlestick was shorter, let's say an example, let me give you a good example right here. This is a demand zone right here, right? This candlestick is shorter than the next one, right? So it doesn't go above it in wick. So right here, I would take the whole candlestick from wick to wick, and that would be the demand zone. And you could even draw it up down to here, since that's most likely what I would do. All right, so let's go back up. So now we have all this liquidity that was resting right here from orders right here. We also have liquidity right here, and the more liquidity there is for the market to grab, oh, why did I put breakup structure? Oops, I didn't mean to put that. And the more liquidity there is for the markets to grab when heading down to a supply or to a demand or up to a supply zone, the higher chance there is for the trade to play out, from what I've seen in my testing and my knowledge. Right. Sorry if I'm not the best at explaining this, because it's been so long since I've made a video and I'm probably so rusty, and I never really considered myself to be a good teacher. But y'all fuck with me, so I guess I must be a decent teacher or something. I don't know. But I appreciate y'all. Alright, so we took that trade. Liquidity was grabbed. Alright, this trade is running. We're back to our trade. We're back focused. We're 1K up in profit. Let me try to secure 4,500. So what I'm gonna do is let me align everything, right? Let me align everything. So I'm gonna put my alert when it reaches a 1 to 3. I want to be alerted when it reaches a 1 to 3 because the moment it's at a 1 to 3, I'll put my trade at break even. There's a 1 to 3. I took a 2 contract trade. So 2 contracts on Nas would be $40 per point because each contract on Nas is $20. So if I want to make 4,500 divided by 40, I would have to get a 112.5 point trade. So we're gonna bring this up 12.5. We'll do 13.5 to be safe, and then we're gonna move our take profit up there. Boom. Guys, I hope y'all can hear me. I'm back. I am gonna play it safe since we are heading into New York session. So I'm gonna move in my stop loss early to break even. I'm also gonna be away from my computer for a bit more. So I'm gonna just leave it at break even just to be safe. Better safe than sorry, right? Alright guys, so webcam is back on, and right now it is the next day. It is January 6th and it is 6:34 p.m. right now. So you guys are gonna be so upset because I was so upset, right? This trade basically played out. Like, it played out, but I did move my stop loss to break even at some point. So let's go onto the chart right now and let me show y'all. As you guys can see, I took my entry. Let's make it easy and just go back in time right here. Took my entry right here on this candlestick on the break and started going up, push around this area right here. I started putting my stop loss at break even to be safe. I believe it was at the 9:30 open in New York session was when it tanked down to my, let me see, 9:30, 9:15. Oof, right before the 9:30 open. Okay, so it was making a pre-market move, and then at the 9:30 it continued to push up. I had my stop loss at break even, and basically we broke even for the day. We didn't get it, so we could have had half of the amount that we needed completed for the first day, which would have been amazing. But I want to show y'all the reality of trading. There's break even days, there's losing days, there's winning days. It's just, I'm not trying to rush it. So in a way, I am kind of glad that I didn't get such a good head start, because imagine I posted my comeback video passing the challenge in one day when I just said at the beginning that I'm not in a rush to pass this challenge. I want to show you all a more realistic approach to passing the challenge. But look, I don't know if this would have tapped my stop loss if I left it down here. I feel like it would have, but knowing how futures brokers work, they literally have like zero spread, so there is a possibility that my stop loss might not have been tapped when it came down this close. So I don't know, maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but it wasn't worth the risk. I'm actually glad that I went break even and I protected my account, and we still live on to see another day, and we're not in any drawdown, so our mindset's not all messed up. But yeah, it basically played out and it kept going up. Would have been amazing, and then it came back to the area again and rejected. Look, so this area has a lot of right here, heavy rejection. 1 tap, 2 tap, the first tap here, that's 3 taps. Like, this area has a lot of liquidity sitting there now. But I can already see market moving down to grab all the liquidity before going back up again. I know at the beginning I said I was going for the overall downtrend, but I'm not afraid to flip my motive, especially when you're scalping on the 5-minute. Even though the overall market might be downtrend, the 5-minute might be showing something completely different. Just because I know that a sell would have a higher probability due to it matching with the overall trend. Yes, it doesn't interfere with me taking a potential buy or a retrace, But yeah, it's 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. I'm not trading anytime soon until like maybe midnight to 2 a.m. Usually around 2 a.m. is when I really start looking. But if I see something around midnight, I'll probably try taking it. We'll see. I just wanted to update y'all on where the trade went. Break even. Boom. It is what it is. We're at 150 and we made $41 on that break even. I shall catch y'all on the next clip whenever it is trading time. Alright guys, so just like I used to before, we're laying in bed and we switched to our phone so that I don't have to get up and start up my computer. But I see a sell that I think I'm gonna take right now, so let's give it a go. After I take this sell and see how it plays out, I'll show you guys why I took the sell. This setup. Boom, we are in. Alrighty, so what is that? That's a 1 to 6. Let me have a alert set to a 1 to 3 so that I move myself to break even when we do get to a 1 to 3. So my alert's gonna be right here. The moment we get to a 1 to 3, I'll move everything down. But this is a sell that we just took 2 contracts on, $40 per point, and we took it at 5:49 a.m. All right guys, so right now it is 2:05 p.m. and it is Tuesday, and the last thing that you guys should have seen on the last clip was me taking a trade earlier today on my phone from my bed. I was taking a trade, and I'm gonna show y'all how it played out. It took us out. We took our first L. The first trade was a break even. We didn't lose nothing. Second trade, we took our first L, but luckily we managed our risk. We didn't risk too much, and we're still in this, you know, which is what everybody should aspire to be. Have risk management so that you can maintain your account and don't just throw everything away in one or two trades, you know. But let's get into the trade. I'm gonna explain what I took and why I took it. I guess I'll show you all the 4-hour zones I marked for support and resistance down here, up here. Then I went to the 15, and I got two 15-minute supply and demand zones. I don't like to draw too many zones so I don't get confused. And then I also had a couple of 5-minute zones. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all what happened. I woke up in London to take a trade right here, this trade right here, but it never hit my zone. So I never ended up taking a trade in London, and it ended up moving up here, and at around 4 a.m. it tapped into this zone. I would have taken this entry, but I wasn't up at 4. After I didn't get my entry in London, I fell asleep. I was sleeping by 4 a.m. because I don't really, when I wake up to take a trade in London, I don't really stay up throughout the whole London session. There's no way. Like I have to kind of live a regular scheduled life, you know, like see daytime and everything, not sleep throughout the day. So I only stay up on London for like 30 minutes to an hour. So from 2 to 3 a.m. It tapped into this zone, went down. Now I don't usually take a trade when it already tapped into a zone if it taps it again, but because this zone looked really strong due to there being two zones here, one in the 15-minute and one in the 5-minute, I decided to say, let's take this trade. So it tapped back into that zone, and boom, at the break of structure, I pretty much got in, put a tight stop loss. I like to have tight stop losses. Obviously, it's higher chance of losing when you do that, but I like the risk reward with that, so I do it. Once I got my entry, we were in drawdown for a little bit, then we had a big push, and around here I was like 1.3, 1.4k in profit. That's the highest profit I saw before the trade reversed on me during the 9:30 open of today. I think was when it reversed on me, or close to it. No, this is 8:55. So at 8:55 it took me out, and then I believe at the 9:30 open is when it went my way. Yeah, 9:30 open, it went my way. It went the way. Look, it just tanked. So overall direction was right. Just got unlucky with the timing. 9:30 open. You can't win them all. And yeah, but overall I'm proud of this setup. It was a good setup and could have played out. It had potential. We're down, I believe. Let me show y'all where we're at. I actually have my camera in the way, so y'all don't even see. Oh, y'all can see the balance now. I moved it up. Okay, y'all should be able to see the balance. We're at 149,382.88. 2 trades, 1 break even, 1 loss, and we still have a whole, today's Tuesday, so we have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. So let's see what happens throughout the week, and we're gonna try to continue getting some good entries. So yeah, that's the update. All right guys, we are back again. I don't know what the last clip was, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot what the last thing I recorded was, because within that time frame I made back, oh yeah, I told y'all that my second one was a loss, but after that I took a couple more trades and I made back the amount to bring me back to the 150k that we started off at. So we are back, no drawdown, and we're gonna continue trading and seeing where we go. I'm thinking of later today buying another challenge and actually doing 2 and copy trading them together. Thinking about it. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do that, because I've never tried copy trading on futures, so we'll see how that goes. Another thing is that the trades that I took during the time that I wasn't recording, because I was not even at home, I was not on my PC, nothing. I did it from my phone. I was like 2 hours away, so I didn't really have time to record. I just saw setups and I was taking them. I took only 1 contract. There wasn't nothing too crazy. I did 1 contract on each trade, and I was just trying to basically make back the loss, and that's it. It's your boy Kevin, and I'm back. I know the screen looks a little different right now. You're like, what the fuck is this? This is not Trading View. You're like, what the fuck is this shit? All right, so here's what happened, guys. Since the last clip, I decided to get creative and said, fuck it. And I bought 2 more challenges on TopStep. I bought 2 more accounts right up here. 1, 2, 3, and then this one right here is from a long time ago when I first tried TopStep. But these 3 right here are the ones that are actually active. And I created a group. I grouped them together because Tradovate, this is Tradovate right now. This is the Tradovate software. Tradovate allows you to copy trade within the software. So I grouped them all together, these 3 challenges. They're all 150k, and I grouped them all together and took a trade on the main account that I'm using, which is the one that ends in 204, which is the original one that I bought. It took a trade on all 3 of them. So yeah, we're doing 3 150k challenges, so we're going for 450k in funding. And I took this trade about 2 hours ago at 4 a.m. right here on a supply setup. I was up at 2 a.m. We're on the trading view chart. I was up at 2 a.m. right? This entry happened around 3 right here for a zone that I had up here on the 15-minute. There was a zone here that I drew. I think it was this zone right here. I had a 5-minute zone right here, and it tapped into it, but I didn't like how big the zone was. Like, it was about 30 points, close to 40. I didn't like that zone. It was too big. I don't like super big zones because I like to have tight stop losses, and this zone right here that I tapped into was a 15-minute. Oh fuck, what's crawling on me? What the fuck was that? Some shit was crawling on me, Chad. Hold up. Oh, a spider. Oh my god, a spider. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh shit. Alright, a big ass daddy long leg was just crawling on me. Alright, off topic. Alright, back into it. I don't know what I was just saying. Damn, it's pushing up again. Alright, whatever. At least I already moved my stop loss on all 3 accounts to break even. Look, it was a 8-point stop loss, a very tight stop loss. As soon as we were around down here, I moved them all to break even, and we're seeing where it goes from there. So I'm gonna actually show you guys all the accounts. They're all 150k. I'm gonna switch to each one. So look, I'm switching to the other one. It's in the same exact trade, see? And it's a 150k challenge. Let me switch to the third one. Same exact trade. Boom, you see the copy trading worked. I'm gonna actually show you guys how to set that up. It's not that complicated. TradeOvit makes it very easy for you. I'll show you guys probably in another video. If you guys want to know, I don't mind making a video on it. It's a very short, easy video to make. But yeah, this is the current trade. It tapped into a 5-minute mixed with a 15-minute supply zone. Rejection. All these rejection candles right here. Got in. Yeah, I got in right here. Right on this candle right here. Yeah, but it looks like it might tap us off for break even if it keeps pushing up. I don't know what it's trying to do right now. That strong ass green candlestick right here, that big ass green candlestick right here is not a good sign for us. But we'll see. If it goes to break even, whatever. We'll look for the next one. But just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with the challenge. It went from being just a 150k challenge video to a 450k challenge video. So we're doing 3 because I've never tried the copy trading method and I wanted to try it, and I said F it, let's make this video big. It's my return video. So yeah, current update. I took this entry at 5 a.m. I happened to be up. I'm not gonna lie, I normally am not up this early, but I just happened to be up. I normally wake up around 7 a.m. It's my normal wake up time, but I happened to be up and got this entry, and I'm aiming for right down here 75 points. I'm aiming to get 4,500 on each challenge account so that I can meet the 50% that I need, and then for the first day, and then we'll get the other 50% after. All right guys, cameras are on. I just woke up. My hair is dry as fuck. My face is inflated. I just got fucking woken up right now. It is currently January 9th, Thursday, 9:03 a.m. and the trade is playing out. So the trade that I took on the last clip that you guys saw was around here. I told you the entry was here. I was around down here. I was at break even. It came back up, broke even on the trade, then rejected again, got a re-entry, and now we're back in heavy profits. We're up 2k. Let me actually move my camera so y'all can see that. Let me have it around here. We're up 2k. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. I've been waking up and going to sleep a lot throughout since 2 a.m. Like, woke up at 3 a.m. sleep, woke up at 5 a.m. sleep, woke up at 8 a.m. sleep, woke up at 9, but now we're up for real. And I'm doing all this for the video because I'm trying to just speed it up a little bit for you guys, and I want to take any setup that I can find. Just want to speed it up a little bit so this video is not too long, and I don't have to split it up into a bunch of parts or anything like that. So yeah, but now, as y'all know, we're trading 3 accounts, and I'm gonna switch in between them. I'm copy trading them. So I took a re-entry, 10 pip stop loss. When it broke down here, I moved my SL to break even on all 3 accounts, and if it hits TP, we'll meet our 50% consistency target, and then we shall be. Oh look, it's pushing. Let's get it. I hope it actually does hit TP live, like on video for you guys to see, because I hate it when a trade plays out and I don't catch it on the video in the moment, and then I gotta like go back and put the replay tool and show y'all what happened. I really like it when it happens while I'm chilling here with you guys in the moment.
Order filled.
What? Huh? What just happened? Huh? Why did my trade just close? Why did all my trades just close? What? Why did all my trades just close? I mean, I'm in profit, but what the fuck? I gotta figure that out. Alrighty, guys. So today, I just talked to TopStep, the support on there. Today, January 9th, they're having some kind of memorial for, let me read it to be specific, for the former U.S. President Jimmy Carter, because I'm pretty sure he did pass away. I heard about that. And the trading hours today are different. So the market closes at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time today. And TopStep for the challenge accounts is closing all trades at 9:15 a.m., which is 9:22 a.m., which makes sense as to why I just randomly got closed right now. I had no idea about this. I wasn't aware of it. Normally, this wouldn't be the case. There's no news today, technically. It was just, I guess, an event. I guess we're going to have to just take what we got. We're up 2K, 2.6K on all the accounts. Yeah, I guess there's no more trading for the day because we can't keep trading from what I see. So I guess we shall, next time you guys will see me will most likely be around 2 a.m. on Friday. All right, guys, we are back. It is January 10th now. It is currently 6:53 p.m. and it is Friday. The markets are closed for the week. This is our first week trading our 3 accounts, and I'm gonna show y'all where we are now. All right, guys. So I want to show you where we're currently at. This is a trade I took earlier today before the markets closed that got me to where we are at today. So on the account, on all 3 accounts, let me refresh so you guys know that it's for real. On all 3 active accounts of the 150k that I have active, as you can see, this one is at 7k in profit right here, 7.1k in profit out of the 9,000. And since I'm copy trading them, they should all be around the same range. So I just switched 7,094. Third one be around the same range as well, 7,079. We've been trading for a total of 5 days now. Winning day percentage 60. Winning trade percentage, I guess that's my average right now. So I'm gonna show you guys. First day we broke even. Second day we lost 600. Third day we lost 500. Then fourth day we were up 3.8k. Day we made another 4.5k basically. As you can see, we took a total of, in those 5 days, 28 trades. All right, honestly, you guys are like, damn, I've only seen you take like on camera like 3 or 4 trades or something. There's no way I can show you all 28 trades. I'm trying to speed up the challenge a little bit more, so I'm taking more entries. I'm scalping more, and I'm looking for more entries to be able to kind of finish quicker, because I want to get this video out as soon as possible. I want to make it as realistic as possible, not on some 1-2 day passing a challenge in 1 or 2 days, but I also want to make it not too long either, because I want to post this as soon as possible, because the new year just started and I want to come back and start posting for you guys every now and then. I want to at least keep you guys in the loop and show you guys any progress that I'm making in this journey. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys today's trade that basically got us up to the 7k. So now all we need is another 2k or 1.9k, and then we should pass all 3 accounts and get funded. And now we're gonna aim for first payout. I took this trade earlier. Now you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck type of trade was this? First, it was out of my session for one. Let's go to the higher time frame. I have a 4-hour zone right here. This came down today and touched that 4-hour zone, so I expected heavy rejection. By the time it touched, I'm pretty sure it was already out of London and we were in New York by this time. Let's go down to the 15-minute. We can see that as soon as it got to this area, it started rejecting. Rejected here, rejected right here as well. Let's go down to the 5-minute. So at this point, it is around 10 a.m. The first touch of the 4-hour happened at 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. When it finally touched this 4-hour zone, it was a New York session. But I knew to expect rejection in this area. Usually when it reaches the 4-hour zone, there's some kind of rejection, especially on this zone. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3rd tap. I mean, come on. And then back here as well, there's always some kind of reaction in this area. So I expected a reaction. Go back to the 5-minute. Around this time, I decided to look at the market. I noticed this big candle. The next candle print, we have this zone right here, right? It's a basically 1, 2, 3 type of trade, like a 3 candle setup basically. It broke up, went down, and then I got in at a candle break. Let me see where it was. So I got in here originally. Let me explain what happened. I got in here originally. This was my original trade right here, right? This was my original trade. Ignore this second thing right here. Just focus on the one that I just added. And it went up. I had some profit. Boom. Around here, since it was out of my session, I didn't want to be too risky. So at this point right here, I put it at break even super early before it ever even reached a 1 to 3. It was here that I put it at break even. On this push, I put it at break even. And it came down, took me out, and I'm like, damn. I see the rejection, and I'm like, did I get back in? On this break, I got in. And then I took it up to here, this 15-minute zone. Yeah, it hit TP. And as soon as I got into this 15-minute zone, what happened? Rejection. Supply and demand, man. Supply and demand. Now, did it keep going down? I don't know. Yeah, this trade would have played out. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Good trade, good day. All we need to do is wait for Monday when the markets open. Markets will open on Sunday around 6 Eastern time, and we will be trading on Monday around 2 a.m. So yeah, hopefully we get this challenge passed soon so I can just post this video and you guys can see my face again. All right, guys, I just got back from the gym. Right now it is January 13th and it is 5:57 p.m. as I'm recording this. So I passed all 3 challenges earlier this morning today, and I want to show y'all because something really weird happened. So I want to show y'all real quick what happened. In a way, I passed it. I went overboard with passing it. That's the best way I could explain it. So the goal was to make 159,000 to pass the challenge, and I got all the accounts to 165,000. We went overboard on how much profit we needed to make, and it was by accident because I forgot to put a TP on a trade, and I didn't realize it kept running. But regardless, let me just show y'all the screen real quick. We fucking passed the challenge finally. I don't know how many days it's been now since I started. I think I started Monday of last week, and right now it's Monday, so I guess 7 days, exactly a week it took, I would say. I had taken this trade right here. Let me just go back in time. I had taken this trade right here. It took me out. It didn't play out, right? I was taking out of this trade. Then it hit up here. And I took a set up here, right? For a sell. Nice little tight stop loss right there. And I had a TP. I forget where I meant to put my TP, but I thought I had a TP set. It was most likely going to be a 1 to 3. I thought I had a TP set, but I didn't. And the trade ran overnight, right? So I wake up and I don't realize I have these trades running. No idea that I have these trades still running. I went onto Tradeovate, right? And that's when I saw right here, it was like right here where I'm hovering over on the mouse, it shows you how much in profit you are. I saw 3,000 in profit. I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, where's my trade? I don't see any entries. So I zoom out, and then I see that I had an entry somewhere over here from earlier, and I let it run with no TP, and I got out somewhere around this area. I never put a TP, and this trade was taken at 1 a.m. Yeah, I passed it. I would have passed it regardless, but I passed it with exponential numbers because it was supposed to just be 159, and I brought that shit up to 165. I manually clicked up here to exit out of all trades as soon as I realized. I'm like, oh, whoa. And I was scared that maybe I made too much profit to the point that they would make me make more profit, because I know they have a consistency target, right? So if I technically go above the consistency target, wouldn't that have messed up everything? I don't know. Passed everything. Look, all the accounts. 204. Boom. Let's switch. Pass. And 264. Did it switch already? I think it did. But passed. Yeah, now it did. They're all passed. And it's telling me to start my Express funded accounts, and the email they sent. Hi Kevin, you're funded now. What besides getting back into the markets, growing your account, and taking regular payouts? So yeah, the next steps is what I gotta do. Yeah, your boy is funded with 3 150k accounts, so that's 450k. I'm funded 450k in total with TopStep right now. I guess we're done with the video pretty much, guys. I did what I had to do. Comeback video, you know. We got funded, and now the next videos is just gonna be me trying to get a payout with TopStep. Those are the next videos. It's just me trying to get a payout, and once I get a payout, I'll show you guys it and everything, you know. And if I fail it and I lose the account, I'll also show you guys that. I want to keep it real, I want to keep it honest. And then yeah, I guess I'll end it off by saying please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of this video, comeback video. It's been a long time since I've made a video, so I'm sorry if things don't make sense. I'm sorry if things are out of order. I'm sorry if I didn't record enough of me taking trades. It's just me getting back in the loop with posting videos, so I'll try my best to get better. Just leave down below any comments, anything that you want to see me do, any suggestions for videos you want to see me do. And also, once again, I'm not making promises on weekly videos like I did before. I'm gonna just post as I feel like it, but I'm not gonna be, in a sense, gone like I was. It's your boy Kev. Please, if you guys want, follow me on Instagram and on Twitch. They're both the same name. My Instagram is I'm Kevin Ramos, and my Twitch is I'm Kevin Ramos. If you want to see me game, if you want to see me more in a chill vibe, just chilling, vibing, gaming, trolling people on Call of Duty or any other game, you can follow my Twitch if you're into that. And if you guys just want to keep up with me on my day-to-day life on Instagram, which I don't really post too often, but I'll get back to it. If you guys want to see my day-to-day life on there, you can follow me on Instagram. And I guess I'll end it with the outro that I haven't done in so long. It's your boy Kev, and remember guys, I'm trying to get big, baby.